Okay. I don't know how this works. How does this work? Okay, gotcha. Hello, hello, hello. I don't go live often, like ever. So, hi. How's it going? How's everybody? I'm just gonna turn this darn light off because it's not helping. Hey, who is here as a TikTok refugee? Hey, California. Happy Friday, Florida. I'm just starting to cook some dinner. Texas, look at that. How's everybody doing? Louisiana, you jumped when you saw my notifications. This is only the second time I have ever gone live on YouTube. So South Carolina, West Virginia, Michigan, Georgia, Pennsylvania. We got somebody from everywhere. Ohio, Illinois. I always do the S. I don't know why. Refugee from TikTok. I'm telling you. It's insane. I'm glad you found me on YouTube too. I'll tell you what, those of you that have followed my journey on the TikTok, I'm assuming you know what happened today with the Supreme Court. They said that they will uphold the ban, and we're just kind of accepting our fate at this point. It just kind of is what it is. I got bananaed on my live on that app because I said something that someone didn't like against some people in our government, so they didn't particularly care for that. I am gonna, well, I am definitely gonna have to start doing more here on YouTube, because that will ultimately be my biggest platform, because because TikTok will be gone. So here we are, which I'm so grateful for this platform, because I've been able to reach a different audience. And y'all have been great over here. My subscribers, to every single one of you, y'all are awesome. So I have Instagram, but I am participating in the Meta blackout for a week. So I have logged out of my Facebook and my Instagram. So, and I refuse to log back into those apps until next week. So I'm doing all right, I reckon. It's been a wild day today. It's been a very wild day today. I got this off of Amazon, and I love it. This is the first time I've used it. Yeah, I know YouTube, I can't say curse words. I can't talk about certain things on YouTube that I could get away with on the other apps. So I'm going to have to remember to mind my P's and Q's over here. Oh, I appreciate that, Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, I love this. I'm really looking forward to being able to get a sourdough starter. I've got 2 wide mouth jars, so I'm going to get the ingredients, because I don't have any unbleached flour right now, and you're supposed to use unbleached flour, so I've got to go get some of that. I understand not everybody likes the other app. So, I mean, everybody has their preferences. I'm just one of those people that I've just kind of tried to post everywhere because, like I said, there's so many different audiences on all platforms. So, what am I cooking? I'm making spaghetti tonight. It's a lazy cooking this evening. So, gosh, there's 76 people in here. What? Live podcast. I don't know if this is a live podcast. Listen, I have all the podcasting equipment. I want y'all to see this. Don't judge me. My house is a mess. I've still got to put Christmas decorations up. I had to order new boxes because my storage containers, the one that I had my Christmas decorations in, the lid busted. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a mess over here on my table, but I have all of the podcasting equipment, right? Every bit of it. No clue how to use it. No clue at all. I am technologically not with it. So I'm going to have to go and see if I can find a book, Podcasting for Dummies. But for now, this works. So I have StreamYard. Don't mean to be all up in your business, but that fit spin hula hoop in your closet work. Oh, okay. So I ordered that like 2 years ago and I'm lazy. I don't use it. I'm so lazy. I mean, it does work. I also got one of those vibration plates, the one that you stand on and it just vibrates you or whatever. I got one of those and I've been using it for 2 weeks. 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. And I will tell you, I actually have a calf muscle. I didn't realize I had one. Oh, my husband's in here. So, but yeah. Oh, thank you. These are from Pear Eyewear. They're the ones that you can interchange I don't know if I have one in here. I do. So these are the ones that you can take different frames and put them on there. So I really like these. Jokes on them. They partnered with me to do content for TikTok, and I got some free glasses. Hey girl, hey. So anyhow, is anybody else in here? I know I saw 1 or 2 that are in here that said that they were also TikTok refugees. I was just wondering if anybody else was, because I basically told everybody on my other platform that I'm like, just go follow me on YouTube. Just do that. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. How? Okay, well, from what I understand, with the whole Western North Carolina thing right now, sorry, I got to check on this. From what I understand, there were some vouchers for people that were living in hotels, and the vouchers ran out the other day. And because of everything going on with the TikTok app, with the ban and everything, there hasn't been a whole lot of coverage in my For You page on that. And I should have went to the few pages that I know that won't lie to me and won't give me misinformation and looked, but I didn't. I have a friend that still lives up there, and she says that there's only been 4 or maybe 6% of the debris of the damage that has been removed. They still have people living in tents. They're still in pretty rough shape, from what I understand. So, and with the weather being like it is, it's been really cold here, so I can't imagine how. So, listen, Daniel Stevens, you are going to get yourself knocked out of this This app is not the same. You can't say some of those things. Oh, on the book? Oh, yes. This is my friend Nick's merchandise. Nick Harrison. He's also on this platform. And listen, he only has like 20,000 followers. Grayson Magaha, if you like his content, and you were on the Clock app, you can follow him on this app because he's here too, and he also posts every single day. There's a lot of the creators. If you're here from that app, there's a lot of people that are migrating this way or have been here, but you know, they don't have as big of a following because it is such a different, it is just such a different application over here than it is over there. So, and we appreciate that. So Nick is hilarious, and he's even more funny in person. Like when we were in Atlanta, we're all sitting in, I guess what you would call the green room. It was kind of backstage for their comedy show. And Nick just comes in and he goes, "Do you hear that?" And we're all looking at him going, what do you mean? He goes, "Listen to what they're playing." And they were playing Ben by Michael Jackson. And me and him both just started belting it out. Everybody was looking at us like, what are you two doing? Also, Nick's wife is phenomenal. She is actually the brains behind the man. I'm just telling you, she has got she's getting him to do the things. So you're a late year boomer, but I'll play as a Gen X. Sure, as long as you're cool. Clayton, I don't do politics on my page, so please don't do that. Oh my gosh, he is so funny, and it's amazing some of the connections that he has. But y'all have to remember, Nick has been in some sort of public media for decades. He used to be a sports announcer for years in Louisiana, where he lives. So, you know, he's been in the public eye for years. He's had connections with the music industry, with television, all kinds of stuff. So, well, you have a good day. I remind you of my mom, of your mom. That's funny. Well, thank you. I'm hoping that your mom is cool too. So, you know what? I don't even know how to do that. I'm going to have to learn how to do those things. I don't know how to set mods. I don't know how to delete people's comments. I don't know how to do any of that stuff if it's not on a video. I didn't start posting to YouTube until October. Maybe it was September or October of 2023. And it's so crazy. I don't know how I blew up so fast and got the the subscribers that I got. It's just very, very wild. So I remind you of you. You must be cool too. Also, Dad Bod is on here. The Dad Bod veteran. He's on here as well. And so is Slim Sherry is on here, but somebody hacked her account. And she is trying to fight to get her account back. So I love all you guys for coming in here. This is amazing. Oh, well, thank you. Have I ever been to Vermont? No, I have never been to Vermont. I'm missing comments. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he said he doesn't want to be a mod. It's really bad for Slim Sherry. I mean, she got her YouTube play button a couple of months ago, and she's worked really hard for that. And I don't know how it happened, but somebody like hacked into her YouTube account, went live on that account, and then got a violation that was so horrendous that they stripped her account off the face of the map. Like, you can't even search her. If you do search her, I think she said something about trying to make a new one, but it probably doesn't have any followers at all or subscribers or whatever. I know YouTube calls people subscribers. Everywhere else calls them followers. It's so weird. Yeah, but she's been working with somebody from YouTube trying to get her account back. So I've met so many Gen X creators, not just through the Clock app, but through, here and through Facebook and through Instagram. Carmen, gosh, I can't remember how to pronounce her name. It starts with a Q. She has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It's insane. Like, she has a gold plaque. I'm so proud of her. She does some of the coolest skits, and she's very, very funny. Yeah, Carmen is awesome, and she's so super sweet. Like, every single time I would post on any of my platforms, she's always in my comment sections. Hey, how are you? I feel the same way, or she's laughing. She's really, really great. Gen X Jono, I don't know if you follow him, but he's great. He does really good nostalgia content. Jeffrey, I can't remember his last name. Jeffrey, he's on YouTube and Facebook. I mean, there's just so many awesome creators that I have met, and I'm really, really, really fortunate and grateful for the connections that I've made, because I've really made some really cool friendships out of all this. So, well, I mean, you know what? That's what we're all about. I really like to support those that support me. So, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Y'all are commenting so fast. It's really hard. And plus, I always get on a rant and I start running my mouth. Make sure you join a creators group on YouTube so you can get advice on what to do and not to do. You know what? That's not a bad idea. If you have any suggestions on where to go for that, let me know, because I don't know. Mom juice. I'm a mom now and I need it. You know what? I don't think I'm allowed to have mom juice on YouTube lives. I'm surprised I don't get violations on some of the stuff that I've posted. I can slow my comments down. How do I do that? See, I don't know anything about doing lives here. So I would like to get into, okay, thank you, Harriet. I appreciate that. It's in YouTube Studio. Okay, I will definitely go in through there. Hey, I definitely want to get into doing longer form content, because I know that they really push that here, and I have a hard time trying to be funny and not inappropriate for long periods of time. So, I used to go live on YouTube and drink wine all the time. You're fine. Really? Okay. Because every time I've been on a podcast, like I went on Rolarius's podcast, which he no longer does content. I don't know if y'all know that or not. He just kind of gave up on social media and went back to his regular 9-to-5er, which is, that's his journey. And but I went on his podcast probably in the spring or summer of last year. And the first thing he said to me, he goes, "Don't cuss, at least not in the first 5 minutes. And then don't have your wine glass." I'm like, "Oh, okay. We won't do that then. I'll put it in something else." Shorts keep you in the algorithm. Okay, well, I don't plan on stopping making the shorts. It's just going to really be different for me. I'm going to have to find a different editing app, because ByteDance also owns CapCut. And there's a lot of people that have flocked over to Lemon8, which is another social media app. ByteDance also owns them. So if they're going to take away one app because of that company, they're going to take the other two away. So I'm going to have to find a different app to edit my content, because CapCut is what I've used for 2 years. I even paid for the subscription on it. It was just like $100. And it runs out in March, so I didn't re-up the subscription on that, because I'm like, why would I pay $100 more for the year if I have noticed that whenever I try to do lip sync videos on YouTube, it doesn't matter how many times I practice it and nail it, it doesn't match whenever I go to see it before I post it. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else that may not know that lip syncs are a thing. But like, even whenever I'm trying to like sing along with the songs, it always makes my mouth not line up with what's being said. It's very odd. So double tap my screen to show. Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me how to slow down my comments. Oh. Well, so you know what? I was wondering that because I've watched I've watched podcasts like what's his name? The funny guy that's got the mullet. Shoot, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Theo, maybe? Yes, Theo Vaughn. That's it. That's it. He cusses like a. I mean, somebody needs to throw him a Bible. I mean, I'm sitting here going, man, he is getting away with everything over there. But yeah, I noticed that, and I'm like, but I'm not allowed to say some stuff. Oh, his stuff is hilarious. He cracks me slam up every time I'm watching one of his shorts or whatever. I am over there just cackling because he is just funny. He's somebody that's naturally funny too. Like, I think even if you were just having a regular conversation with him, he would just be just hysterical. Theo is an offshot from Rogan. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you might not get monetized if you cuss. So, yeah, I probably need to remember to watch my mouth over here. I don't want to get violations or get in trouble. I'm already on thin ice on some of my other platforms. So, why not? Like, today, I went live on the Clock app. And, of course, I was very emotional and very angry and very upset. And I said some things I probably shouldn't have said. Somebody didn't like it, reported it. And the thing that they reported it for was absolutely ludicrous. It said that I was, I don't know how I can say this in code on this without getting in trouble. SMEXUAL. Y'all get what I'm saying? I was fully clothed. Never said anything about those things. It was weird. What's that? Egg pay. I don't know. I know you're trying to be funny and I can't read that. I'm sorry. Fun Aunt Peach. Well, you know. I'm making spaghetti. I got this Dutch oven off of the Amazons. And I really, really, really like it. Oh, it was Pig Latin. I had to write it down. Oh, thank you so much. Listen, the only thing I've ever wanted to do with this social media journey that I had no idea that I was going to go on was I just really, first it was an outlet, okay? So when I started, I did exactly what everybody else did. So I downloaded the Clock app in 2018 when my kids kept sending me those videos, right? I know, like I said, I know how some people on this app feel about the Clock app, so that's okay. I get it. You don't like it. It's fine. I'll tell you that in a minute, Miss Larissa. So I downloaded it in 2018, and I just was a watcher for a while. And then whenever the pandemic happened, which I like to call it the panorama, the Parmesan, whenever that happened, you know, we were all stuck in the house, bored, and we couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. And it was a way for me to be social, right? And I wasn't on YouTube like that. I had YouTube, but it was just so I could like watch stuff. I didn't really care to post things because I was like, yeah, nobody cares. Nobody's going to watch my crap, you know? And, so I started posting, and it was mainly because I was bored. I had gotten COVID, and I was out of work for a month because my boss at the time had gotten diagnosed with cancer, and I couldn't be around her. She was so petrified that I would get her your very expensive story time content would be perfect for you. I think you meant expansive, maybe, instead of expensive, but I am expensive. I'm bougie. But so I was out of work for that whole month because she was just petrified I was gonna get, her sick. And I completely understand that. So from the entire month almost of December and some of January, I was just at home with nothing else to do. And by the way, when I had COVID, I wasn't sick. Like all I did was nothing. I mean, I tested positive. That was it. I didn't have any symptoms at all. So whenever that happened, I got to go get a jar. I'm going to keep talking though. So whenever that happened, I posted my first video and I just kind of went from there. And it wasn't something that I had planned on like making it a thing, but then I was sitting. You really want to know? I'm going to tell you the truth. So I was, oh yeah, my shirt. Yeah, it's from Nick Harrison's website. He's my friend and he sells these. And I wish I would have come up with this idea because I love it. I think it's awesome. But I was sitting in my bathroom, dropping the kids off at the pool. And I saw this video come across my FYP that was of this cop. And he said, that's it. Stitch your best excuse as to why you got pulled over for speeding. And so I was like, okay, I got this. I went, finished what I was doing. Let me just point that out. Finished what I was doing. And no, this ain't no spaghetti sauce recipe. I'm sorry. I cheat. So... So I finished what I was doing. I went straight to my car with my phone and I held my phone like this and I stitched the video and I was like, well, see, what had happened is I've been trying to get a hold of you about your car's extended warranty. And this seemed like the only way to get a hold of you since you've been dodging all my phone calls. And that video within 24 hours hit 1.2 million views. And I was hooked. I was hooked because I made so many people laugh with it, And so many people were like, oh my gosh, you broke the internet today. You win the internet. This is awesome. You made me laugh so hard. I almost spit my coffee. Like, I got so many positive comments on that video and it was just so wonderful. And I can't explain to you the feeling of what it's like to reach that many people. It was just really, really cool. So when you get that far, you can put a continuous rolling scroll about no political content. Okay, I promise you, I'm going to work on how to figure out these live things because this is so new for me. Oh, Amazon, thank you. I love you guys too. No, it was a video I did, but yeah, it was just so wild to me and I just enjoyed it. So I thought, well, why can't I just make everybody laugh? This will be fun. I want to bring joy to people because they're stuck at home and why not? What else am I doing with my life? I only worked part-time at the time and I'm like, I only work like 12, 13 hours a week. Why not? Let's just go for it. Let's do it. I'm in North Carolina. So that's what I did. And it became something that I did not expect. I don't know. If you scroll back through some of my shorts, you will see some of the older videos that I posted on the Clock app because I wanted to move them over for a new audience to enjoy. Okay? I'm going to move y'all over here so I can fill up my pot with water. I know, I have a really bad English accent. That was terrible. Sorry. But so I uploaded those videos. So the second video that I did that went absolutely crazy, I became a meme on Reddit for this video. My husband thought that it would be hilarious if I stuck a bedroom toy in a bottle of wine as a wine cork. If you scroll all the way down my shorts, you'll be able to see it, right? And I did. That video went crazy. It went over like a million in less than 24 hours. And there were people in all over the world, like literally in countries that I don't understand their language whatsoever. And all of them were stitching that video and telling me that my wine tasted a little nutty and it tasted like poo. And I freaking was dying. Justin Danger Nunley duetted my video. I was like, I have made it. I have made it. I have done the thing. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, that's really all I wanted to do was just make people happy, make people laugh, make people forget that the world is a dumpster fire and just have fun. And then, I started doing Gen X content where, we would talk about things from our childhood and we talked about movies and clothes, fashion, toys, all kinds of stuff. And I gained so many friends in that with all of that. And it was just it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. And then I go and do the lyrics. And that's where a lot of y'all know me from. Whenever I started posting a lot on this app, I was doing the lyrics, right? The hidden meanings or stuff we shouldn't have been listening to as kids that we had zero business singing the words to. And so I started doing that, and I had the one video where I did the one reaction to Jack and Diane. 9 million views on the Clock app and like 11 million over here. I'm like, what is happening? Why do people find me as funny? I don't think I'm that funny, but apparently y'all do. So, but yeah, that's kind of been my journey with social media. And then I guess it was back in September, October, whenever I was talking to Andy right before our podcast, he was like, if you're not doing social media, uploading your content to other platforms, you are missing out and you need to. So he convinced me to open up a Facebook page and open up an Instagram and then start posting on YouTube. And so here we are. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. I think that's one of the things, Agent X, that people crave so much. And I think that's why I haven't grown on certain platforms, because they're used to scripted content so much. Like if you look at Facebook, most of the stuff that comes up in the reels and stuff, it's very scripted. It's not like people are being one-on-one and they're not being very real. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's my accent and attitude. But yeah, I think people crave authenticity and crave people who are just like them, or you know what I mean? Show that they're just like everybody else. I mean, listen, I've never brought y'all in my house but one time to do a live, okay? Let me tell you, we live in a house that is over 100 years old. We remodeled this sucker ourselves, every single piece. We never hired nobody to help us do nothing. Well, let me take that back. That's a lie. I did hire this fella that we used to own a little convenience store, and this guy laid tile for a living, and he told us he would come and lay our tile upstairs in our bathroom for a case of Budweiser and a pack of Marlboros. So yes, we did really gotta do that. And then I was really sad because he passed not too long after that. He had a brain aneurysm sitting on the toilet. What a way to go. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway. But yeah, I do think it's the authenticity people crave, because that's what I look for whenever I'm trying to connect with somebody online. I want to see that they're just like me, you know? So, all right, I'm going to stop talking for a second. I'm going to read some of these comments because I know I've missed a lot because I'm running my jaw. I do try to tell it like it is. I do. I know. Rest in peace, the handyman. Bless his heart. Man, I love that barter system. There ain't nothing like a barter system, honey. My husband killed a deer during this deer season, and he gave us a discount on processing our deer for a jar. And if I say jar, you know what I mean. It won't a jar of, like, you know, spaghetti sauce or nothing. You love it when I run my jaw. Huh? You just realized that lithium is a pill or a battery. It made me laugh. It's both. There's lithium batteries, and then there's lithium that people take. So, no, well, yeah, I guess you'd call it a jar of gasoline. Mountain lightning, absolutely. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. I really don't know why I would need a moderator, to be honest. I don't think unless I've missed some, everybody's been really cool in here. So, but I think that has to do with the subscribers I've got. Y'all are amazing. I've only had like a few nasty comments that have gotten through, and y'all have actually seen. Most of them I go in and delete. So, oh, I love y'all too. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are being so awesome. Well, thank you. I love sharing my music. I never thought that I would turn 40 years old and join a band during a pandemic. That's how I got COVID. That's how I ended up with the Rona. We played in December of 2020 at our local bar, and we packed it out. I mean, shoulder to shoulder in that booger, because at that time, I think our governor at the time had basically said we had to leave the bars by 11, I think. Like they couldn't be open past that. So everybody in the state that was rebellious like we were like, you know what? You just told us that we had to get wasted by 9, because they weren't allowed to sell alcohol after 9 either. You could stay at the bar till 11, but they couldn't sell you alcohol after 9. So I was like, are you kidding? You just dared us all to go buck wild by 9? Okay, bet. And they did. Like, the bar was selling buckets of beers at 9 that had like 10 beers in it. So that way, technically, they weren't breaking the law, but they was still drinking till 11. Which, honestly, if I think about it, getting home at like 11:30 wasn't too bad. Now, when we play out, because we got normal rules, I don't get home sometimes till 3 o'clock in the morning, so. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I am a tad bit disappointed in how the Supreme Court ruled today, but it's all good. It's all good. It'll be fine. I've went through all the emotions already. It'll be cool. It's fine. It's fine. I think it'll be great over here. I think I can build a community here. It might not be the same, and I might have to, give me some grace in trying to learn this app a little bit, because it's so much different. But I think it'll be fine. And I appreciate all y'all. I really do. And please be kind to the TikTok refugees that are coming in. Let's see. Happy birthday, Christina. Oh, okay. Did I miss somebody's birthday? Is it somebody's birthday today? Happy birthday. What happened? So TikTok, the clock app that a lot of people don't particularly care for, has been ruled a danger. They're stealing our data. They're showing us Chinese propaganda, which I don't even know what in the world they're talking about. I have never seen no Chinese propaganda. But anyway, I digress. Some of the creators that were on the app filed a lawsuit for the Supreme Court, saying that it went against our fundamental free speech rights, and they deemed that it did not. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a lot of us that ran to the red note. Now, listen, I ran to the red note, and I probably am going to get a piece of paper in the mail that says I signed up for the Chinese Communist Army. And, because I couldn't read it. It was in Mandarin, but I signed up only to protest. I never intended on being there. Because I've seen a lot of Chinese people have come on the clock app and said blatantly they don't want us there because their government is not going to allow them to see our stuff. They will change it to where there are 2 separate red notes. And there will be an American version and then the Chinese version because they don't want us talking. So I'm not giving up, but my thing is I'm in acceptance. You know, I'm in acceptance. I've been in denial for so many months that that I just have to get a grip, tater chip, and just go on about my day, and realize that I have a community that I can build on other platforms, and this is one of them. So I appreciate that. I'm glad I make you laugh. That's really my whole goal. I would like to eventually be able to maybe dabble in some stand up. I think that would be fun. I could really unleash then, because, you know, some of the things that I say that I have to retract on this app, y'all just don't even know. But yeah, I think Grayson and I, again, if you're not following Grayson Magaha Comedy, you're really missing out, because he's a really awesome dude, and he's very funny, and he's a dear friend. I feel bad for him because he's losing 1.5 million followers on that app, and he, you know, that's his largest platform, just like most of us. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Have I ever thought about being in a comedy show? Well, Grayson and I both live in North Carolina. We're about 2 hours apart from each other. So it's more convenient for me to meet up with him than it is for me to meet up with like Sherry or, you know, them. Well, which Dad Bod's in South Carolina. He's probably like 3.5, 4 hours from me. So that's not too bad. Sherry's in Georgia. So, so I, you know, I think it took us 6 hours to get to her house. But Nick's all the way in Louisiana. So that's a little bit of a drive for us. That's like 13 hours. So, but, I wish they would recruit from YouTube too. That would be funny. But yeah, we've talked about it, and because we are so close together, we've looked into maybe doing some open mics. I don't know if y'all are aware or not, but Grayson, before the Panorama, was a stand-up person. He did stand-up comedy. He actually had his own thing. He produced his own show. He provided his own equipment and everything. And then when the pandemic happened, it kind of put that to a halt. So he started posting videos, and that's what he started to do. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The Gen X cruise, I'm glad you asked. The Gen X cruise is still going strong. I mean, there's nothing going to happen to that has no affiliation at all with the Clock app. It's completely different. I've already booked our room. So me and the husband are going. And, you know, nothing's happening with the Gen X tour, I don't think. So, yeah, I'm just going to start doing lives over here. This has actually been a very fun experience for me. I'm glad I get to actually talk to you guys in real time. I feel bad every time I open up the app and there are like hundreds of comments on my videos and I can't get to them all, because honestly, that would be all I did all day. Because y'all are so awesome in engagement in my comment sections. It's absolutely insane. You guys are really, really killing it out there, and I appreciate it. So, because every time y'all comment on one of my videos, it helps the algorithm pick it up and say, oh, somebody likes this. So they continue to show it to everybody. So, and I've been in other people's lives on YouTube, and they seem so stiff. I hope I don't come off that way. I'm just trying to talk to y'all like we sitting here having a cup of coffee or something, you know? So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've never been on stage to do comedy. And when Grayson and his wife came to my my show, when my band was playing, he actually said the next morning, he's like, "You're funny. Why aren't you doing anything with that?" I'm like, "Well, because, hey, I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know what? My cooking, I don't know if y'all want to take cooking advice from me. Sometimes I just be throwing stuff together. Like somebody just told me that I cheated because I'm using this. But anyway, so he's like, you're really funny. when you're, interacting with the crowd, you should really think about that. And I'm like, well, that's never really crossed my mind. And that was, what, last summer? So it wasn't until a couple of months ago that we really started looking into it, because we really weren't sure what was going to happen with our platforms on the Clock app. So I was like, there's no point in us having this big platform if we can't use it to go further, to further our career in other things. If this is really what we want to do, let's do it, So thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I did a whole song and posted it on the Clock app. Guess what? They muted it. They just the same over there with that stuff. It's crazy. One of my friends said if you sang it really bad, they wouldn't mute it. I'm like, well, I mean, that is fair. Listen, I was using Ragu for years. This is what I'm using. Uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble. Uh-oh. I'm going to be in trouble.
Where the hell's my dinner at?
Hey, you can't curse on here.
Where the heck is my dinner
There
at?
you go, that's better.
Alright. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess people expect me to hand make sauce. I ain't doing all that. I tried. This is the Hubs, if nobody's met him before. Mr. Peach. He's actually on the Tube of the Ubes as well, under the handle Daniel Stevens. And I will tell you that I'm going to have to let y'all know what my real name is at some point, because my husband was on an episode of Master Distiller. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but Master Distiller is on the Discovery Channel, and it is a moonshine show. Is a competition for moonshiners to go in and make. I know somebody else is going to say something about me doing that, about me breaking the spaghetti noodles. Shush. But he's on he's going to be on an episode. We're not really sure when it is going to air. They started telling us it would be November, then it moved to December, and then it moved to January. Well, the show just started airing the first episode of this season. What was it, last Tuesday?
Tuesday, yep.
This past Tuesday? Or
yeah, this
past Tuesday. So, yeah, I know. I said somebody's going to come at me for breaking the pasta, but I just don't feel like messing with it.
I like it broken better.
He likes it broken better. It's easier to eat. But yeah, he's going to be on an episode of that, and how do you say that word?
Anonymity.
My M&M is going to be gone.
Yeah.
So it's going to be gone because his real name will be out there on all of, for all the world to know, which if they know his name, they'll be able to know my name. So it is what it is. If nobody knows that my name is Beth, I was named after the worst Kiss song ever. My mama did that mess to me, and I know that she watches my YouTube account, and she hates it when I tell people that, but sorry, you did. It's a horrid song. The
70s were wild.
The 70s were wild, I'll tell you. But yeah. So, and if I did decide to go and do stand-up comedy, if that ends up being like a thing that I start doing, they're gonna know my name anyway. So I just didn't want people, hey, from California, what's up? My mama's a trip. She is a trip. I don't know where the trip is to, but she is a trip, that's for sure. Exactly, Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Listen, it is so annoying to go to every single karaoke night, and the first thing they do when they see you walk in the door, they're like, I got it for you. And then they start singing that song. I'm dedicating this to you. No, stop, please. So, you love the song, but you can get the irritation. It is aggravating. It's very aggravating. But my mama's name is Charlotte, so she had that dumb song, Just Swinging.
Just a swinging.
Sang to her when she was a kid. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess everybody's got one.
I mean,
thank you. I appreciate that.
I had Daniel in the Lion's Den and, all that stuff.
There wasn't a song, though.
Oh, I'm sure there was.
Is there a song called Daniel?
Probably.
I don't think there is.
It may not be. I don't know.
Oh, thank you. I got these on Amazon. I think they were like $10. But I'll tell you what, I need to get me another one. because they're starting to turn. See how they're starting to turn on the back? I've had them for about 2 years. I need to get me another pair. California. No, I have never been to California. The furthest I've been is Las Vegas. And what I should have done is Elton John. Elton John did one, Daniel. Okay, there you go.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. But no, I've never been, but I've been to Las Vegas, and what we should have done is rented a car and drove the 30 minutes so I could just go, boop. I've been to California. Rockin' Robin, you heard your whole life. Help me, Rhonda. Yes. I missed a comment. Somebody was asking me something. I can't find it anyway. If you asked a question, ask it again because it got lost. I'm sorry. Havelock, North Carolina. Howdy, howdy.
Yeah.
Where is Havelock?
Toward the coast. Toward Wilmington from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Around Wilmington area. Somewhere. New Hanover County.
Cool. That's awesome.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, do me a favor though, y'all. And this is just because I wanna get my algorithm right. If y'all make content, be sure to tell me that you would like me to subscribe to your channel, because I want my algorithm to show me people that are like me, that are normal.
Yeah.
You hush your face over there.
Which personality are you talking about?
He's got jokes.
I'm a polygamist. I'm married to 47 different women at one time. Different personalities.
You better be glad my wine glass is dirty right now. Yo, you're in Laurinburg. Awesome.
We're gonna
be in Laurinburg in April. So, I've never been to Michigan either. Good. Okay, David, make sure, I'm gonna go. This stays up on YouTube, don't it? Don't live stay up. I don't know. How does that work?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm pretty sure they stay up. So, yeah, make sure that you call out your channel. Okay, yes, it does. Okay, I thought so, but like I said, I've only done this one time. So, but make sure that you tell me you want me to subscribe to your channel, because I really would like, if you make content, and now I'm not trying to be ugly or not, but if you don't make any content, I'm not going to subscribe, because that would be pointless. And it's because I want my shorts algorithm to show me people that, you know, you don't want to see my morning routine. I have been to New York, but yeah, I want to get my algorithm, my shorts feed to come up. So if you make shorts content and you want me to follow you, please let me know in the comments. So, so that I can do that, because I really would like to build a YouTube community here. Because I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. It'll be different. So, New York. I don't remember if I answered that or not. I have been to New York. I went to New York City. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Oh, Mr. Peach, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
What did I do?
By saying I ain't normal, laughing at me, making fun of me.
Oh, that you have all those personalities?
You hush.
The truth hurts, baby.
Listen, sir. But, no, I've been to New York City, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings that's from New York City, but I ain't lost nothing up there. It wasn't because people weren't nice. That is not it. People were fairly all right. It's just, it stinks, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It does. It smells like pee-pee. And there's homeless people all over the streets. We literally walked over a man on the streets.
Pleasuring himself.
All right, bye, honey. Having a good time with himself. What is that? In daylight. What?
Well, when the mood strikes.
I mean, what? So, I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or nothing. I ain't at all. Not. Sometimes you can't help where you live. But I ain't lost nothing in New York City. Freaking it. Now, I did enjoy going to Wicked whenever we were up there. I enjoyed seeing a Broadway show. I had never done that before. I enjoyed riding on the subway, or is that what they call it?
Yeah, subway.
Yeah, the subway. We met some really cool people from out of the country.
Yeah, that weren't from New York.
That weren't from New York. They were really amazing. I enjoyed sightseeing. At the time, they had the Statue of Liberty shut down because of all of the hurricane damage that went up there a few years before. But yeah. Somebody said something to me the other day about NOLA. I don't know what NOLA stands for. If somebody
New Orleans.
Is that what that means?
New Orleans, Louisiana. NOLA.
I feel like such a ding dong right now.
It's okay.
Because there were people in my comments tagging that, and I'm like, I don't know what
we'll be there next month.
I don't know what you mean.
We're going to be there next month.
Oh my
probably.
Gosh. Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry.
if the Gen X people get their crap together, we are.
Somebody asked me if I'd ever had tamales. I have not ever had tamales, but I have heard from a little bird that Miss Dad Bod Veteran makes tamales on Christmas. That is their dinner on Christmas.
I've had a hot tamale for the last 26 years.
You right, you have, ain't you, nerd? But I told her, she's like, y'all need to come down and visit. And I said, okay, but you gotta make tamales. I don't care if you only get it on Christmas. I want you to make me some tamales because they looked delicious. Oh, y'all are in the Greensboro area. That's awesome. That is awesome. We go to Greensboro a lot. Danielle, the name of my band is called Killing Fiction. The name is silly. It means nothing. Before I became a member of the band, they had named my band in an algorithm on the computer in some kind of program, and it came up with that name, and that's what they stuck with. And it's a really awful. What are we doing? Killing books? I don't get it, but it is what it is. We can't change it now. We've been together for 5 years. What are we gonna do? Can't change it now. What happened to Slim? Slim's account, her YouTube account, got hacked. Somebody went into her YouTube account and went live on her account and did some really, really heinous things that got her whole account banned. Like, not restricted, not on a timeout, just completely and utterly banned. She is in the process of talking to people from YouTube, trying to fix it, because they popped it. She called me, and I was just so angry for her. Like, she's devastated. She's devastated, as I would be too, because I mean, Killing Fiction, making your dreams. That's it. Okay, I'll look at it like that. What are you doing?
Sorry, I was watching something.
You're okay, I'm messing with you. See, I give him it right back. I give him right back. Welcome in, anybody.
You tell me to do, dear.
Oh, hush. Oh my gosh.
You hand me my own pill.
You need your pill box.
Yes, I need my pill box.
Y'all want to know how you know you're getting old? You use this to keep up with what day of the week it is.
I can't use work because I work every day.
I got one too. That's right. Oh my gosh. I can't take the other one until later because I took my allergy pill. I'm on Allegra twice a day, 12 hour. And you know what? I'm so aggravated with them people. I have to give them practically a blood sample for me to get my doggone allergy medicine because it's got Sudafed in it. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to I just want to breathe.
Have you seen me? You know I don't use it.
Clearly, I ain't on it. I got all my teeth and I got a donk. Can we just establish that I'm not making that with it? Can we just do that? Oh, listen, there is absolutely zero medicine in mine that is prescription. All of these are supplements, every single one of them. Every one of them. So if you want a rundown on what I take, I'll give it to you. I don't care. So I take cholesterol. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Shit, let me... I said a wordy dirt.
They're making a thing to...
I said a wordy dirt. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You get a summary of your violations for the year.
Who does? Me?
No, TikTok will send you a summary of your violations for the year now.
Oh, is this part of the ban?
I don't know.
That they're going to tell us how many rules we broke?
No, this is just TikTok's shop.
Oh, okay.
Violations.
Gotcha.
Which I don't have any.
I did fix my YouTube. I am monetized on here. Ain't that great? It took forever. It took forever. Those suckers was holding on to my money for 6 months. Okay, so I take 2 of these every day. It's a cholesterol. It's supposed to help keep your cholesterol down because, honey, I'm like 5 points from having a stroke. I ain't even going to lie to you. I take a D3 every day. That is supposed to be for bone, muscle, teeth, health, and it supports your immune system. I take 2 Azos every single day. That is a urinary tract health, if you didn't know. I take an apple cider vinegar every day. That is supposed to help with your metabolism. I take a collagen pill every day. I just was told on the clock app that I should start taking one, so I did. I take a multivitamin every day. Let's see, shoot.
Antipsychotics?
No, that's my wine. And I take a B12, and I take an antacid. That's pretty much it. Vitamin K. You know what? I've seen that. Am I supposed to do the K and D together?
K2, D3.
Okay. I guess that's... did my kitchen table... oh, this one right here. We bought this on the Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was using it as a bar.
That's really
Super B complex. What's the Super B complex do? Okay, I'll look at that. Do they make it in one pill? Because I'm about tired. I've got like 17,000 of them I take every day. I ain't never in my life seen so many people in my comment section asking where a box of Franzi is at. It's right here, y'all. It's right here. Matter of fact, I gotta get this one ready because that one's almost out. Yeah, I go coffee, water, wine. That's it. Women's Centrum. That pill, listen, I'm a wuss and I take a gummy for that. I do a multivitamin in a gummy style because the multivitamins are so doggone huge. Nope, that's not it.
She's not used to having something that big in her mouth.
Yeah. Y'all heard that. You're going to get me bananaed over here. And then I chew 2 of these because also these start dissolving in my mouth before I can get it down. So would you stop being over there and being inappropriate?
Just put it in your mouth and pretend you like it.
Exactly. And they taste funny. Your gummies are a part-time machine. You own some different gummies, I think.
I like those gummies.
It's a nature-made Super B complex. Okay. Okay. I need to do that. I think I've got to make an appointment to go to my doctor, and maybe they can start giving me a B12 shot or something because I am exhausted a lot of times. And I think it's because I'm starting to go through that change, that us ladies do, going into the... My gummies ain't vitamins and not for kids. See, there you go.
The retirement phase?
Yeah, the retirement phase of my ovaries has really messed with me. I do a natural yam cream every day that I got from Sherry's Wholesome Hippie line that she sells. So I do have that, but I'm so scatterbrained sometimes I forget to take it. And you have to be consistent with that. Sorry, y'all, I gotta drain these noodles. You have to be consistent with that or it don't work. Do what?
Drain the noodles for you.
It's more better when I do it, don't you reckon? I mean, you can drain your noodle if you want to.
It's
but...
better on me when you do it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if you get rich, can I have one of these?
What am I gonna get rich from? What is that?
It's a 49 Chevy.
1949 Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Well, it's only $15,000. You got that in your back pocket, ain't you?
Only?
Go dig it out in the backyard.
We've come a long way from eating ramen and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, ain't we?
Go on out there and dig it up in the backyard. You know we've buried it back there.
Oh yeah, it's in the backyard, but it's a hole that holds water back there.
Oh, I know. He makes fun of me all the time. Valerian root. Somebody else told me something about some valerian root.
Ginseng. What's it good for? Somebody keeps telling me ginseng.
I don't know. Anybody know what ginseng is good for? I'm too lazy to Google it. Plus, I'm talking to y'all and I don't feel like it. What did I do with my Sprite? There it is. I'm scatterbrains today. You see, that's... Perimenopause brain fog is real, y'all. Y'all think it's...
Yeah, but you had it before then.
Coffee and shenanigans. I love your name. That's so cute. Ginseng is good for liver and kidney health. Oh, I need that. Add that to the list. Put that in the cart.
What's good for the prostate?
Put that in the cart.
What's good for the prostate? That way I ain't got to pee all night long.
Well, you'd have to stop drinking them Diet Mountain Dews until you're getting ready to lay down. That would help your struggle, don't you reckon?
Struggle is real.
I know. I hear you get up 2 or 3 times. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, they said it's good for prostate too. And ginseng enhances your immune system.
I think I'm gonna get that urinal back when I had my surgery. That way I can just pee in it and sit beside the bed till morning.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh my gosh.
Give me one of them potty chairs, put it beside the bed.
Please don't. I'm not in the mood to change your potty chair stuff. Palmetto? What in the world is a palmetto? Ain't that a bug? Somebody said, what's a urinal? No, because of the way you said it.
A urinal. A urinal. Urine goes in it.
I gave up on dry January. This whole month has been a train wreck, and my nerves couldn't handle it no more. So
she's a quitter.
Yeah. I didn't want to be labeled a quitter anyway. I ain't never quit nothing in my life, so I start now.
The only thing she quit was having kids.
Oh. I had to tune in when he wants to be next to the bed. Listen, as somebody that had to change my my mama's potty because whenever she broke her hip, and you know, whenever you get a rod put in your body, and it's one of them things where it took her 10 minutes just to get up, you know. So there was none of this. Let's get to the bathroom. It was, oh crap, it's happening. So, how many kids do we have? We have 2. Both of ours are grown. Our oldest will be 26 this year. She's been married for 3 years and on her own since she was what, 19?
19.
She moved out when she was 19. And
because her neighbors were loud.
Yeah, she said her neighbors were loud. Her bedroom was above ours, and she said she couldn't take it no more. My youngest child, she'll be 24 next month, and she lives about 2 hours close to Grayson, close to Charlotte. So I've been doing spaghetti over here. Single dad of 2 boys, 22 and 24. See, there you go. It's very odd to be in a situation at our age, I think, where we still have. I have friends of mine that are my age that I graduated high school with that are grandparents already.
And some of them have new
And
babies.
some of them got new babies. And I'm over here free as a bird. I ain't got nobody at home. Not a soul. So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I plan to go live on here. You know, I was kind of scared. I ain't going to lie to go live over here because it's a different animal on this app. It's a different animal. And I wasn't sure about the community that I had built over here. So, I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. Y'all are kind of awesome. I ain't had no twat waffles in here yet. So, we're good. We're good to go. Proud nanny to a 30-year-old and a 1-year-old. Good for you. Congratulations on them grandbabies. I don't want no grandbabies right now. Like my oldest child and her husband don't want kids.
We're enjoying
and I'm completely okay with that. She actually found a doctor that was willing to sterilize her, and I'm so grateful that they did because she didn't want no kids. She would have been a horrible parent. She has zero want for children. She actually loathes children. She's repulsed by them. I have seen her facial expression when she's around them, and no, she don't need to be a parent. My youngest child, however, I have a feeling that she'll have like a football team amount of children. So we'll see about that. But I mean, I'm enjoying life. You know, when we got married, I got married when I was 19. He was 21, and we had kids straight out the gate. Matter of fact, I was 3 months pregnant when we got married. That ain't no secret. My child finally did the math whenever she was old enough, and I had her convinced for a long time that that I had her when I was 7 months pregnant, that she was premature. But it's kind of hard to do that whenever they look at their birth certificate and they're like, I was a 7-pound preemie. Yes, you were. You sure were. And then they start doing the math. Oh, you got married in November and I was born in May. How's that work?
We were planning to get married in May.
Yeah, our plan was to get married in May of 1999. Well, our oldest daughter was born in May of 1999. So, oops. Oh, well. It's worked out, though. I mean, we were already engaged. It's not like we weren't already going to get married. So, that's what I'm saying. I think that a lot of people get labeled whenever they get married so young. I think sometimes, hello, they get told that you would have waited, but that's my dude right there. That's my fella. I tell him everything. Don't tell me a secret because I'm gonna tell him right as soon as we get off the phone, heifer. Don't. You better specify when we're on the phone together and you say don't tell nobody. Nobody doesn't include him. So if you don't want me to tell him, you best say, listen, don't tell nobody, including your husband. And even then, I can't make that promise. I might tell you, okay, I won't tell him, and then it's going to slip out anyway. He knows everything. Everything. I tell him everything. All my friends' secrets, he knows them. It is what it is. He was my friend before he was my husband. You're supposed to learn to be friends before you get married, ain't you? And you're in a relationship. That's what starts a relationship, ain't it?
Should.
So. Oh, well, I appreciate that. This has been so fun. Exactly. Friends with beanies. And I said beanies because I'm not trying to get in trouble over here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all being so awesome in here. I mean, I don't know why I was so scared. What was I so scared of? I was like,
it's new.
I was freaking out. Like, these people over here ain't going to get my sense of humor. These people over here are going to think I'm crazy.
Well, you are.
I mean, I am, but some people can't take my level of crazy. Some people can't take my level of crazy.
Crazy,
you know,
crazy women are fun.
I can be a lot sometimes.
She ain't got a prescription in her purse. I don't want it.
Well, I don't reckon you want me then, because I ain't got no prescription in my pocketbook.
Yeah, you do. You carry your wine in your purse.
Oh, I ain't got a purse that does wine. Maybe I should look one of them up.
You need to get a purse that holds the box and that has the spout sticking out of it. That way you can walk around and get.
You know what? I want to get some of them glasses. The straw, where you put it in there and it goes through the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun. That would be fun. I think we got Parmesan in the
might just
refrigerator.
get you an IV instead.
You know what? Why you gotta be so mean?
Parmesan where at?
Probably in the door.
Oh, the door, okay. Yep, we do.
Yep, come at me because I fixed my husband's plate too. I want somebody to say something. Let's see.
She didn't bring me my slippers.
How many grand dogs do you have? Okay, me. I have 2 grand dogs.
No.
And I'm going to say it out loud. And 13 grand cats. Yeah, I said what I said. And I used to have grand fish. The fish went bye-bye. And then they still got the one snake, so I got a grand snake that I refuse to be in the same room with. Nope, not doing that. And then they got a gecko.
1 pig.
Oh, and a guinea pig. No, the cats didn't eat the fish. No. That was.
With them.
They wouldn't mess with them. So. Oh. Yes, they're all the pets. It's a whole zoo over there. I'm telling you. So there was this thing whenever I was on the clock out that you could get free samples and stuff of stuff off the TikTok shop. And I tried like 4 or 5 times to get one of them automatic cat litter boxes, and I finally got approved for one. Them suckers is almost $400. Well, they sent me one, and all I had to do was do a video for it. That's all I had to do. So I went over there. I was like, here's your Christmas present. It didn't cost me a thing, but here you go. That man works very hard, so I'm gonna make sure I treat him the way I would want to be treated. Oh gosh, you're from Germany? Thank you. I appreciate you being here. 6 kids? Wow. A hedgehog. Cape Cod, Maine Coon. Yeah. So my daughter's, one of her cats is part Maine Coon, or at least we think so. But Pittsburgh and Tennessee.
Her problem is she worked at the animal shelter.
She used to work for the animal shelter, and she has a huge heart and would absolutely, like, the one dog that she has is disabled, and she would have been put down if nobody would have took her home. So she has I can never say this word. It's a nerve thing. Something hyperplasia. Something hyperplasia. Anyway, she can't walk good. It's real bad.
That's why she called Wobbies.
Yeah, her name is Winry, but we call her Wobbies because that's all she does is wobble because she can't walk.
And wobbles and falls down.
So
Weebles wobble, but
I was looking. Let's see. Dirty Jersey. Oh, we got somebody from Scotland.
It might be Jamie Fraser.
I wish it was Jamie Fraser, honey. I'd leave him. I'd leave you for him.
I bet you
If
would.
he come knocking on my door right now, I would be gone. I'd change my last name. I'd have to learn how to say it, though, because they don't say Fraser. They say Fraser. Get him some proper cheese. No, shoot. Why would I do that?
Proper cheese. This is proper cheese. It's great value Parmesan.
Melanie Bartkins. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, we got Australia in here too. Look at that. All right, go start supper. Have a good one. You met Sam off of Outlander? Hush. That's cool. That's cool.
I met everybody off the Moonshiners.
You seen me play at Lucky's before. That's cool. Thanks for coming out and watching. I appreciate that. We don't have anything scheduled until March. We were planning on working on some material, but our drummer hurt his arm. We were thinking that he might have to go to the doctor and perhaps have surgery on it, to be honest, because he was grimacing pretty bad during New Year's playing. It was pretty rough on him. I know it. I could tell he was wincing whenever he would go to hit the cymbal, and I knew it was hurting him. And then we were gonna practice tomorrow, but now he's sick. I'm like, you're just gonna get hit with all of it at once. So, oh, we're from Pittsburgh.
That's where JJ.
Birmingham. Where
Birmingham.
Birmingham, but it's not spelled like that. Burmunham. Huh?
No, that's not Birmingham.
No. Garden of Whedon. Slim Sherry's account got hacked, and they deleted her account. She's working to try and get it back. No, I don't have a lot of... Oh, you're talking to Heather. Okay, I was going to say, no, it ain't me that has all them. You don't know why you're here, maybe for the spaghetti? Maybe. I don't know.
Pretty damn good.
It's pretty good, even though it is Birmingham. You just type in country. I got you. I understand.
It's a struggle meal, but it's still good.
Yeah, I didn't realize that spaghetti was a struggle meal. When did it become a struggle meal? What do we sing? We do a little bit of everything, but mostly rock. So we'll take songs and kind of switch them up and make them sing "Hello from the DMV." Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Yeah, our genre is rock mostly. We do some country. We do some country as well, but not much. Also, I didn't know that I was saying aluminum foil wrong, but apparently people overseas, like in Europe, call it aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium.
What? Oh, well, hello, Toby. How are you? Tomato, exactly. This is only my second time I've ever been live on this app, so it's not like I do this all the time. I know it's probably fake cheese. I don't care. I'm not sitting there and doing all that right now.
Tastes good. Don't care.
We're best friends. I just don't know it yet. Okay. Listen, I call it tinfoil all the time. Sometimes I just say full.
Keep it away from the meth.
What? You can't say that on here.
Them guys that come put the roof on our house that time.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's the only thing that come up missing was the full. I don't know why.
I will listen, since the clock app is going away, clearly, it's an impending doom. I'm gonna have to make do over here. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was scared to go live on here. Because it's a different animal over here, and I just didn't know what to expect. So now that I know, we're gonna do this more often. So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You still say spatula instead of spatula. Winder. Yep. Winder.
What's on your car?
They want to know if you wanted a little spaghetti with that cheese.
I love cheese.
This man, he drives me insane. He can eat a whole pound of cheese and still be regular.
No coffee.
And he don't drink coffee. I don't know how you poop. How do people poop that don't drink coffee? I don't get it. Where's the garlic bread, honey? That's too many carbs. We already doing too much with the noodles. We already husky in this family. Do I play any instruments? No, just my mouth.
Skin flute.
You stop. You're going to get me in trouble. I want to do more shady lyrics on here. It's just my issue with this application is the fact that I get one of those partially blocked things every time I do it. Anytime I do music, because I'm using copyrighted music. So I don't know how to do that. enlist some moderators to keep the trolls away. I really haven't had any trolls in here, to be honest. It's been lovely so far.
Then I'm not allowed in our chat if I trolls get banned.
Caden, let me just tell you, when Mario did that, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. That thing had me rolling. And then when somebody told me there was an actual music video to it, I thought I was going to pass away. I ain't even gonna lie. I was dying laughing. He did. Don't report him. I'm sorry.
What? What I do?
They asked if you just said skin.
Skin. Your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And an instrument you play.
You play a flute.
Yeah, they asked if you just said that, and I said yes. He did just say that. Don't say it no more, because I don't want to get in trouble over here. I'm not trying to get put in YouTube jail on my first day.
I let her use my trombone every night. Okay, well, put it that way.
I'm not trying to be put in YouTube jail. We actually cover Teddy Swims. I think he's very talented. Let's see.
Ooh.
They said you got fake cheese in your beard. No, them's gray hairs. Them's gray hairs.
You said they were blonde.
Well, you know what I meant. Oh my gosh. Well, you have a good day. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, Laura. You know, that's why I have to be careful on what I post on the Book of Faces, because I ended up on my real account, like not my Bennett Peach account, not the one that, you know, I made for people to follow. I would get violations all the time on my personal account. So, who's Rich? Oh, that's her name. Gotcha, she Rich. Once a week lives would be nice. You know what? That would probably be all right. It was nice talking to you too. I'll have to figure out a schedule then. That way I can let y'all know when I am. That way, you know, the majority of my subscribers, well, I know that they ain't gonna be 155,000 people in here, although that would be kind of cool. I would pass away.
You wouldn't be able to read comments.
I wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. You would not be able to tell me nothing. I was live on the Clock app one night when we were on vacation with Grayson and his wife, and I had 2,000 people in my live. And you couldn't tell me nothing for 2 or 3 days. My poo did not stink, I'm telling you.
I beg to differ.
Sir. Oh, obsessed with Eminem since I was 17 and now about to be 44 next month. You have a tattoo of him?
Oh, that's so much.
Wow. That's dedication. It took me 10 years to get one with my husband's name on it. That's dedication. That is fan right there. I can't take him nowhere. I can't take him nowhere. You know, I would love to do lives here with my band. I don't know how it would work here because we don't do our own original music yet. We're working on it. But whenever you cover songs, you can get in trouble. And I don't want to risk getting put in jail. Know what I'm saying? The Book of Faces. Yeah, I will. You know, sometimes on the other app, I had to be very...
You weren't allowed to say other apps.
Well, I could say the other apps. It's just it wouldn't go nowhere if I did. Like, they would hide your... They would shadow ban you and stuff, so... I'm not eating edible glitter. Oh, congratulations on your first grandbaby. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, 20 years together. I believe they deserve a spot, right?
I earned that real estate.
I'm glad you found me too. I'm glad you found me too. Oh yes, I'm friends with Kelly as well. Kelly Mano, she's on here too. I think she is a little bit over 20,000 subscribers now on YouTube. But she never really dove deep into her YouTube. I mean, she has what 3 or 4 million, maybe 5 million on the Clock app, and so yeah, she really focused her energy into that, and didn't really do anything with YouTube, not as much as I did. So, and it'll come. Our people will find us. I mean, I'm already seeing some of my people from the Clock app here already. So, and I appreciate you making the transition. So, I mean, it's a crazy world. So, oh, thank you. My earrings, I got them from Amazon. Just be careful when you buy them. I've had them for about 2 years, but they do start turning because they're not real. So, a Patreon. I can't wrap my head around somebody actually wanting to pay a fee to hear me talk.
What's the
junk?
I don't. Is there another new app called like Flex or something like that?
There's so many new apps coming out, but I just don't have the.
They say it pays really.
I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. It was hard enough for me to keep up with 4 platforms, running the comment sections and stuff. I mean, there are people out there that have people they pay to comment for them and like other people's stuff for them. Like, I know personally people that pay somebody like $200 a month to do comments on their videos.
And do comments.
It is so insane to me. Oh, honey, I've been putting fake metal in my ears for years. These are from Walmart, so you know. But yeah, I don't have that. I'm not. I ain't making the big bucks to be able to justify paying somebody to do that. And plus, I think it's very disingenuous. I mean, I get it. I understand when you have a huge platform, you usually have a team of people. But I don't know if any of y'all on here know who Mama Todd is, right? Ophelia Nichols. She was really huge. She had like 12, 13 million people on the Clock app. She's got like 1 million on like Facebook. I think she's got like 2 or 3 million on Instagram, and she's got a good bit here on YouTube as well. She has people that do, like, when you're commenting in her comment section, you are not, when she engages with you, that's not her. That is her person that she pays to do that. I just find it so disingenuous. I get it when you have that many, but I don't know. I feel like if I got to that point, I don't know what I would do. Maybe I just wouldn't reply to no comments. I would just do a live every now and then to say hey, and you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's just wild to me. We're doing good. We're doing good. She was, yeah. Her son passed a couple years ago. I think it was in 2023. Maybe.
So. I think
yeah. So. And she and I have been mutuals on the app for like 3.5 years. So, I guarantee you she don't know who I am from a hole in the ground. But
she commented on your video the other day.
You know what she did, but it won't her. I guarantee you it was Lissa.
Probably. Says she don't fart in front of her husband, which I know.
That's a lie.
Ask them. Let's poll the chat.
All right, y'all know that video I posted the other day about whether you fart in front of your husband, right? Or fart in front of your spouse. Do y'all fart in front of your spouse? I just need to take a poll right now. If you fart in front of your spouse, put the wind emoji in here. I'm curious because I'm one of them. There were people telling me that they never,
in 20 years,
in 38 years, ever let one slip, Tater Chip. And I know that has to be a darn lie. Ain't no way that you've went all them years without letting one slip, especially if you've had children. Ain't no way. Not one time, Garden of Whedon. Not one time. In all the years, he ain't walked into the bathroom whenever you're peeing or something and you sitting on there all ready and you just just a silent one, even where he couldn't hear it. Or when you have a colonoscopy at our age, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, I feel like you might have, and you just don't think he noticed. Or maybe she didn't notice.
We notice. We just don't say anything.
No, we call each other out.
Oh, we do now.
We usually blame the dog, even though she's dead. You know you fart in your sleep, right? Exactly. Maybe in your sleep. I bet you've woke him up once or twice in all them years. Just saying. Just saying. They have a 1-year grace period after giving birth. Listen, there comes a point in our lives where we just, our give-a-darn is busted.
And you had your gallbladder taken out.
When I had my gallbladder taken out, my husband was, listen, I thought that me being on my womanly thing would get me out of having that surgery that day because I was scared to death. They told me it didn't matter. I just had to remove the apparatus. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I was recovering from that, my husband was literally changing my womanly thing, pads. I believe he can take a fart every now and then.
Take a lot more than that.
No, I'm back.
What you do when you love each other.
Yeah. He can deal with a fart at this point, you know? And also, I'm going to tell on you a little bit. He had to have surgery in a certain area. And I had to pack his wound. And, honey, I know that man inside and out at this point. He can deal with a little toot from me.
It was just a taint. It taint what it taint.
Exactly.
We've seen each other at our worst.
I dookied on both my kids whenever I was giving birth, so it is what it is. Oh, that's so funny. Whatever works for everybody's relationship, I ain't judging. I'm just saying I ain't gonna hold mine in. I just ain't gonna do it. So, well, listen, I'm gonna hop off here so I can eat my dinner. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been on here for quite a while. I don't even know how long we've been in here chatting, but I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I promise I'm gonna do more of these. I'm gonna try to get all of my stuff squared away on and figure out all the stuff that is different on this app whenever I'm going in to post shorts and stuff. And I look forward to making y'all laugh. That's all I want to do. I want to make y'all forget that the world is a dumpster fire and hopefully bring y'all a little bit of joy and some laughs. So thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate y'all. And I will see you in the next one, okay? I love y'all. You have a good afternoon and try not to be a twat waffle, okay? I love you. Bye.